What's up, guys? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm watching The Notebook for the first time. I mentioned it in my Pride and Prejudice video, and a bunch of people were like, yeah, you could watch it, but then they gave me mixed reactions or mixed reviews, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna see it for myself, and thank you so much for 200 subscribers. I'm trying to understand, but like I can't. And I'm flabbergasted. Anyway, thank you so much, and all the people that subscribed for all the different reasons, thank you so much. I have so many more stuff coming. I was confused as to what to do for my 200 subscriber video, so I was just like, you know what, let me just watch The Notebook. Because what I actually plan on doing is taking some time, and right now I'm at 240. I just want to get the video out there, because I'm really grateful for all my Pride and Prejudice / classical romance lovers. Don't worry, I'm gonna watch a lot of your recommendations, and I'm definitely gonna read the books. The problem, however, with me reacting to them is that I have to read the books first. I am not about to watch different variations of the different books. I mean, different movie adaptations of the different books, and then not read the books first, because watching a movie first tends to ruin the book for me. I just like imagining it first before I jump into the movie. But don't worry, it's coming. It's coming soon, but not yet. Trust me, pet. So yeah, let's watch The Notebook and let's see if the relationship is actually toxic, because I heard that it is toxic, and I'll try not to let that like influence what I think of it, because honestly I don't even like know what the movie is about. I just know it's a romantic movie, so let's go. Okay, so I know that I think the woman has Alzheimer's disease, so she doesn't remember, but like that's all I got.
Looking good, dude.
Feeling good. I've loved another with all my heart and soul, and for me, that has always been enough. How's it hanging, Harry?
I keep trying to die, but they won't let me.
Well, you can't have it.
I'm guessing they go back and forth in like time.
Read? Mm-hmm.
Like their younger selves and
I don't know.
their
older
selves.
You like him.
Name's Allie Hamilton.
So
Here for the summer with the family.
I'm guessing that he's telling her their story, but obviously she doesn't know it's their story, and then she finds out at the end, I guess. I don't know, okay?
Want to dance with me?
No,
Like, no.
because I don't want to.
Noah? She's with us.
Ugh. I mean, if you came with someone,
What? What's that?
I don't remember what I was gonna say. I don't know how I would feel if I'm with someone and
You go out with me?
What?
She just told you.
bruh,
I don't know because I don't want to.
that's not funny.
I'll ask you one more time.
That's not funny.
Will you not go out with me?
No, let me see you
In
fall.
the head slipper?
Let me see you fall. I mean, she dealt with him, so that's great, but like,
It's that girl from the carnival.
that is so ridiculous. That is plain up stalkerish behavior.
Somebody, but I had to be next to you. I was just being drawn to you.
No, that's not romantic though.
Oh, jeez, what a line. You use that on all the girls?
You don't know him. You don't know me, but I know me. And when I see something that I like, I got it. I love it.
Yes,
Sorry.
you are.
Honestly, the rate at which guys approach girls in Nigeria, I would not, I don't know.
Do whatever you want.
The words are like jumbling up together, but if a guy came up to me after I had told him no repeatedly, I would be really put off.
What a coincidence! Allie, you remember now, don't you?
See, she clearly doesn't want it, and that's mad annoying. That's honestly really, really annoying. What changed? Maybe she doesn't want to be the third wheel because
That was fun.
maybe the movie was nice, I guess.
I haven't seen a movie in ages. What are you doing?
Just come on.
You're gonna get run over.
Buy all the cars?
This is some Damon Salvatore behavior
Dad, nice.
in
Come out
VD
here. Lay down, watch the lights change.
and lie on the street.
Go from green to red to yellow.
Bad influence. Peer pressure. And she was so thrilled that she loved it. It was so fun.
Not supposed to dance in the middle of the street.
Well, you're not supposed to lay down in the middle of the street either. Okay, there. She said it. But there is no music. I'm honestly not sure if I meant to find it cute because it was really creepy. Sorry for all the background noise. It was really creepy. Also, this movie is moving really slowly. She really likes red, right? She seems to really like red.
Good night. Allie and Noah.
Okay. That's a...
That's really nice. Hey, how would you like some breakfast? Would you like some breakfast?
Breakfast?
Yeah. Dad, it's 10 o'clock.
What's that got to do with it? You can have pancakes any damn time of night you want. Come on, you want some breakfast?
Sure.
Joshua
It
is calling
wasn't
you out.
improbable that she was from the
It's
same
not breakfast, it's dinner.
world of her feet.
I legit had this conversation with someone who said that they were having breakfast at 2 p.m. We got into this conversation. It's like, it's not breakfast, it's lunch or it's dinner. You can eat whatever you want, but the time of the day determines what you call it, in my opinion anyway.
Hey, I'm a bird.
Why?
They didn't
Okay,
date
where are her
much. They rarely
where are her
dated.
parents?
Fought all the time. And they challenged each other every day. But despite their differences, they had one important thing in common. They were crazy about each other.
I'm sorry, what?
Mainly milling and receiving logs and stripping the bar.
That's lovely, dear.
Why didn't she let him know to wear white? Her parents don't seem bad, but like the company they keep seem very annoying.
But Allie's going to Sarah Lawrence.
Oh crap. Never mind, I take back my comment about the parents
I didn't know that.
being nice. Only her dad is nice.
Step at the dinner table.
It's funny how the richer you were back then, the more constricted your life was. It's really just interesting. Y'all need to chill, okay? Before a baby comes along, because y'all need to chill. Please don't tell me you did this in this. What was I saying? Yeah, it's just really interesting to me. If you were less fortunate money wise, you had more freedom to do stuff, kind of. I haven't addressed the fact that she slapped him, but like the movie is just in the beginning. How many? I know couples argue, but I don't think you should hit your partner, boy or girl. Like, don't hit people.
I'm gonna buy it one day. I'm gonna fix it up.
Oh,
All it needs is a new floor.
interesting. Well,
Well,
it's
what
nice
about
that he
me?
has
Now,
dreams
don't I get any say in this?
and ambitions and stuff, and she's
You want
bold.
to say in this?
Yes, I would.
I would just be like, oh, that's really nice.
What do you want?
Cool.
I want a white hat.
So did they like go their separate ways? And then years later they meet again and he's done all that? Just speculating, obviously. It's a dirty old house. Please. 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 And seeing as my little sisters are subscribed to my channel, I don't well, I don't know what they're gonna show, but like if a girl like says that, you should probably stop. In my opinion, anyway. Well, that's something you should have said like a while ago. Yeah, my parents. Is he? What? What? Yeah, my parents would definitely freak.
Tell me who I'm gonna love. Yes, Daddy, I love you.
Oh God.
Think about love.
Oh, and you do? You don't look at Daddy the way I look at Noah. You don't touch or laugh. You don't play. You don't know anything about love.
Cause I love you, I gotta let you go, and then I'm gonna have to build up my life and become better and have like a house so that I can prove that I can take care of you, because you know I understand where they're coming from. Why am I sniffing? I understand where they're coming from and everything, so I have to prove to them that I'm worth it.
Think about, huh?
At least that's what I think. That's what I think is gonna happen.
I don't have to go to school, okay?
No, no,
I
no,
do.
Stay
no, no,
here.
no,
No.
no, no,
You see,
no,
that's
no,
exactly what
no.
I'm talking
We're not
about.
doing
You can come
that.
with me.
And live where?
New York?
Yes.
And do
What are
what?
you gonna do in New York?
Come on.
She's pretty violent. Damn.
No, no, just wait a minute. We're not really breaking up, are we? Come on. This is just a fight we're having, and no, I'm
Alex, you are
not.
going, whether you like it or not.
She's so violent.
When Baron has to throw you over his shoulder and drag you the whole way.
He wrote to tell her that he still loved her, and he wanted to see her, and that if she would write,
But obviously
he would come to wherever
she would never she would obviously never get that letter
He wrote
because her
one
mother
letter a
is an
day for
evil
a year.
witch.
365 letters.
This guy looks familiar. But like I don't know, I'm bad with names, so I'm not even gonna think about it.
He was handsome, smart, funny, sophisticated.
He is handsome.
charming, old Southern money, and was fabulously welcoming.
Perks, you know? Her mom would definitely love that.
Marry me?
I'm so confused where this story is going.
She said yes. Noah's face came to her mind.
Of course it did. Because you never quite forget your first love. I mean, you know, it's really, really sad that she's gonna, well, I don't know if she's gonna get married, but she might get married and then
You sold the house?
Yep.
find out that he actually tried to contact her. I'm so nervous. But she's engaged. She might already be married. Just stop the damn bus. There, keep going. And he actually didn't stop the bus. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. He's gonna see them, right? Oh gosh. So then you ask yourself, is there a point of me building the house? But then it's also the fact that he had the plan before meeting her. Yeah, so you keep doing that, boo. I mean, damn, if you don't want a hard-working man. Like,
Finally,
please don't tell me you sold it.
I'm prepared to offer you this much.
not to sell it to them.
He wants Ali. It's really unfortunate. That's the thing with, like, I don't even know the word to use. But like, women fall a lot easier than guys do. And so this type of situation should honestly just be avoided. Because you're gonna break your own heart. The dress is really pretty. Yeah, I'm sure her mom would love that. And then he's gonna see it. She's gonna see, right? I knew it. I knew it. I think we have to postpone the wedding.
Guys, could you give us a minute? Okay, should I be worried?
Slightly.
No, I don't think so.
Slightly.
Reassuring.
Are you okay?
It's been how many years? You never bothered to come and say hi. I think old people are so cute. I feel like I said this in another reaction. I don't know. But I feel like old people are so cute. Like, obviously not in a weird way. But just like how babies are cute. What do you mean, what? I wanted to marry you.
Why are you looking at me?
I wanted us to live in this house together, and you're asking me what? They should just talk about it. You never contacted me. Yes, I did. I sent you a letter every day for a year. You'd be like, what? What are you talking about? I never got any letters. But yeah, I sent them. You can ask my dad. Well, no, my dad is dead. You can ask the mailman if the mailman is still alive. But yeah, I sent letters every single day for a year. And she'll be like, what? And then she'll go back home, and then she'll like confront someone, and then she'll find the letters, and then her mom she's gonna be pissed at her mom, and then yeah, I don't know what would happen after that.
And you really did it.
What?
Everything. The house.
I wish I would.
Why didn't you write me?
There you go.
Why? Now it's too late.
I wrote you every single day for a year, bruh. Honestly. I don't blame. Oh no, please don't. Okay. I was gonna say I don't blame him, cause like I don't. But like, girl, you should not. Girl, you totally should not do this. Oh my god. Oh my god, please stop. Oh girl, you're cheating. You're cheating. That's not right. She shouldn't pretend like she didn't know that this was gonna happen. Because she came here with the intent of finding out like what happened between them. And I'm sure she was hoping this would happen. And she still has her ring on her finger. Look, I'm all for romance. I'm all for romance, but like, don't cheat. Because her fiance, like, he didn't do anything for him to get cheated on. It's not right. It's not fair. Has she not looked at her finger at any point? At any point since she woke up? Look, when a guy has explicitly told you like it's not going anywhere, you should not put yourself through this.
Can I meet her? Why?
You not looked at your finger at any point in time? At least take off the freaking ring. He is great. He is great. She is not great at all. It's not who you think it is. You should at least check. Yeah.
You came down here. You knew what you were doing. You knew
Exactly.
this would happen.
Exactly. It's not about being a tramp, but you knew this was gonna happen. Honestly, you're a grown woman, bruh. You're not 17 anymore. Look, the unfortunate thing about life is that you have to make decisions, and you have to stick with those decisions. She could get married to Lon, and they're rich and everything, but it doesn't mean that she's gonna be happy. And there might be something in the future that's gonna be like terrible that might not happen if she gets with, I don't remember his name.
I have a fiance waiting for me at a hotel who's gonna be crushed when he
Whose
finds
fault
out.
is that? Whose fault is that
Your
though?
husband?
Whose fault is that
Was that your
though?
plan?
Like,
Was that a test that I didn't pass? It's about security.
What is that supposed
that's
to
true.
Money!
What do you?
What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What
It is.
do you
You know that
want?
I'm gonna pause it here. The thing is, honestly, like, I have to pause it here because I don't want to talk over this bit. It honestly, sometimes it honestly is that easy. But you know that the decision is a really hard one, and it might not be the the wrong one, but it's a really hard decision, and so you don't want to make it. You don't want to admit that you know what you have to do. And so more often than not, the wrong decision, like she goes back to lawn, that type of thing, and you know it's not the right decision, but again, it's the safer decision, because it's obviously not easy to build your life from the ground up, especially when you come from a family that was wealthy. So I don't know, I'm almost done with the movie. I have like 20 minutes left. I haven't particularly seen, the only toxic thing I would say I've seen is the fact that, well, she's been cheating on her fiance for one, and she was pretty violent for another. But like, I feel like Noah is fine. Like, I haven't seen anything wrong with Noah. I haven't seen Noah do anything wrong per se. Like, they call each other names. I don't think I would classify this as verbal abuse per se. I'll just classify it as him being honest, because he called her an ass, and she called him a son of a bitch. I mean, like, this, I wouldn't call it verbal abuse just because of the context. That's honestly my opinion. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm trying to think of the toxic. People say it's really toxic. Maybe I haven't gotten to that part yet. But honestly, I don't know. You're gonna really fight with someone that you love. It's inevitable to fight with someone that you love. It's inevitable to fight with anybody, but someone you love, someone you spend time with, you're gonna have disagreements, and I think that's fine. I just think it should be handled properly, and this is a difficult situation. So if this is the scene that people are like, this is really toxic, why would he call her an ass, and why would she call him, bruh, really? Are you saying if you're in the same situation, you would not say words that you don't particularly mean? Again, in this situation, I do not count it as verbal abuse. That's just what I think. I'm pretty sure I had more things to say, but like, I don't remember them, so I'm just gonna keep going. She's lucky to have such good men in her life, honestly. It's not that she's a terrible person, but she's not that great. I mean,
why did you call me, darling? I don't know you. What's going on here? Am I supposed to know you? Good. Just breathe. Stay calm. Just breathe in and out. Come on.
my guy just, isn't he recovering from a heart attack? Oh my gosh. But yeah, he said it at the beginning. When he wants something, he really doesn't give up.
For a while. So don't do anything foolish.
That's so nice. Oh. Guy. Now you're getting creepy. I understand she's your wife, but like, she don't remember you. Would I mind if my husband watched me while I slept? Probably not. If I didn't know he was my husband, I guess I would mind. Like, if they didn't wake up the next day, it would be great, because if she wakes up and she doesn't remember, that would be crazy. But yeah, it would be really nice. I guess it would be like a bittersweet ending. Now I want to cry. That was honestly really, really sweet. It wasn't like, I wouldn't say it wasn't romantic. I don't know. I wouldn't say it wasn't romantic, but it didn't feel like super, super romantic to me. It felt more like a sad, soft story. Like, I don't know what I would categorize it as, but obviously there was romance in it. It's not as wow as people have hyped it up to be. It's not a bad movie. I wouldn't say it's great either. Ali is pretty, the words are not coming, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Noah I don't think he ever did anything bad towards her or to her. she was the one with the issues. You know, she was the one with the violence and the cheating. And I understand that, okay, she cheated on her fiance because she loved Noah more, and so Noah would never think that she would cheat on him. But like, it's not once a cheater, always a cheater all the time. You know, sometimes people, it's a one time thing. But like, I don't like that. Would I say their relationship is toxic? Because a bunch of people did say that. Again, not really. I wouldn't say their relationship is particularly toxic. And yeah, I don't really have much to say about the movie. Do I like it? It's alright. It's alright. I feel like I could have not watched the movie and I would feel the same way. Wow, it's getting really noisy out there. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If you've made it this far, like, you might as well subscribe, you know. Like and comment, please. I love it when people comment. I almost always reply, you know. You can give me movie recommendations. I don't think I've reached the point where I'm like, please don't recommend anything. I have a lot of stuff to do. I can just add it to the list and then one day I will get to it. So yeah, recommend what you like me to see next. It doesn't have to be classical romance, you know. You can check out my 24-hour reading vlog, and you can either recommend books here or you can go over there, watch it, like it, and then comment what you like to see me read. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you once again for 200 subscribers. Insane.